Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. It's randomizer day. Probably just standard rules, that sort of thing. Nothing changed since last week, of course. Let's give it a spin, see what we get. Go for a perfect. If you lose a clash or get hit by a one-sided attack, restart the fight. And we've got Chef Gregor. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. All 2-stars, which is funny. Some decent 2-stars. It's really just Chef Gregor that is going to be an issue, mainly with this pre-script. Also, I like how there's so many egos on most people, and then Yisong only has bygone days. That's really funny. But yeah, this is certainly interesting. Alright, give me a minute to set up this team, and we're going to have to see if we can get this flawless victory, huh? Alright, team has been assembled, we've gotten all the ego equipped, all that sort of stuff. The usual stuff, right? Let's see, first floor is going to be leftmost, so it's Forgotten Floor, fairly easy floor. We should be fine, I think. And we get some events, so that's cool. Perversion, more resources, nice. We're going to need to ego as much as possible because, well, we can't lose any clashes, right? So, we're going to need to ego if there's ever, even a favored clash, otherwise we just need to restart the fight. I'm also gonna need to pay attention, I suppose. I guess stuff like... I think stuff that's, like, unavoidable, I'm gonna not count as, like, being against me, right? Because, like, it's unavoidable. Yeah, it's kind of in the name. Let's see, but we've got... you... It's nice to actually see a recent-ish unit on one of these randomized videos, because usually we do not get anything relatively new at all, which is always funny, especially because there's so many IDs and stuff in the game at this point. But yeah, of course you can see I've got the funny text in the top left, just to indicate that we are in fact going for perfect. Now, gaining Sandy at the start is going to be a little bit rough, that's for sure. But, like, we've got some decent clash stuff going on. This is also, like, probably the easiest floor in the entire game, because it's, like, the first Kanto 1 floor, right? So, that'll help out. Everyone here's got some degree of ego, so we can always ego up for the sake of clashing and stuff if need be. But I do believe we've won every clash here, so that's good to see. I'll also do a similar thing here. Could trigger the NO if we wanted to, might as well. Also get your support passive. Yeah, it's not happening because that's with you're their #1 deployed ally. Well, we get the NO though, so if we stagger in, we can get the random follow-up attack, which is nice. Even if we don't want the tremor stuff, it's still an additional skill 1, which is pretty solid. Don't know if we'll actually get to trigger it though, because these enemies might just die when staggered, right? Well, the one that Gregor's attacking might actually be the perfect target. Yeah, I think so. Cool. Yeah, now we just gotta finish. You guys off and we'll be good. Okay. So optimally, at the very end of this run, we're gonna see a little thing that says 0 damage taken. There might be some things that get in the way of that, right? Like, if we get forced to take, like, Skin Profit or something where there's unavoidable damage, well, then there's unavoidable damage, right? And we can't choose our floors, so we might genuinely just get forced into that at some point, so we'll have to see. We're gonna see if we can go super long without taking damage. The singing you gift to start out with isn't the worst thing, because, it means we've started off with Melting Spring, so we just get some singing inflict on enemies, and they do lose offense level, so that's less clash power for them. Nice for winning clashes and stuff. And Grandeur does actually work for us, since our #1 deployed ally is you, and you are sinking. So it works out. Let's see, keep on. That's a favored. That's a little scary. We could ego with you, but I'm fine restarting a clash. Or fine restarting a fight turn 1 if need be, right? I'd rather just get everyone's sanity up and stuff. Yeah, Ishmael won her clash, that's good. No worries whatsoever. Bonk. Yeah, we don't really have, like, much, if any, synergy going on with this team. which is kind of expected just with like a random team. Cause like we've got like a little bit of like we've only got one sinking person because it's just great. Oh no, you're all sing, right? You two are both singing, you're also part boys, but you're mostly singing, I guess. You two are both tremor, you're also part bleed, and you're bleed. And you've got nothing, of course. Classic Spy Faust. Part of what makes her interesting, right? Okay, I think we get the NO off here, so that's cool. Still have no idea what that stands for. Maybe the wiki says. I feel like I checked the wiki for that a while back and it didn't say anything on that, so I don't know if people managed to decipher it yet. There's some people who are very good at understanding whatever Ryoshu is saying. I am not one of those people, believe it or not. Rest off so we can get Carmilla to ++. Yeah. Don't mind if I do. This will make it a 3, won't it? Which... we don't really have enough sinking to warrant upgrading Grandeur. It's nice to have and all, but, like... no. Alright, well, G Corp Captain, or G Corp Head Manager, man. He's a pushover, especially because it's, like, the normal one. I don't even think the revived one is, like, even... I don't even know if the revived one is harder, like, at all. But it's just gonna be easy. We've got some favorites going on here, I believe. Also, we're going to be staggering these guys super easily because of Carmilla ++. Oh boy. Okay, we win that, nice. I went for skill 3 instead of skill 2 because I saw the skill 3 having 3 coins made it a lot more reliable. Are we losing a clash there? No, I think we won. It's hard to tell sometimes when you don't have a lot of skill 3s and stuff going on. Well, you're the only person we're clashing on the entire enemy team right now, so I think we're set.
방금의 일격은 매우 좋았습니다. 제가 만약 도시에서 야구 선수가 되어 홈런을 날렸더라면 이런 기분이지 않았을까 싶군요.
And yeah, you've been staggered. Cool. Do some damage. Don't quite kill them all this turn, but they're all as good as dead right now, I think. Yeah. Cool. We also got the talismans there, which I guess does... will talisman count as damage taken in, like, the end game, like, stats thing? Because that's 8 damage on Yi-Sung. It's kind of weird when it says, like, damage taken, because it doesn't include damage from allies, so it might not count damage from status effects. I haven't really tested nearly enough. Yeah, I probably just take Skeletal Crumbs. We can get some sinking synergy, I guess, right? We did start with sinking, so it makes sense that we're getting sinking stuff. Today's expression, blunt synergy, cool. Which floor are we going to here? Second floor, flat broke cameras. Probably the second easiest floors in the entire game, if I had to guess. I don't know. Some of the other floors are kind of weird. Like, first Canto 1 floor into first Canto 2 floor. It should be fairly easy. Post weight's funny, but not good for us. Nebulizer, I'll take it. I'm always down for a random nebulizer. What else do I want? Endorphin Kit? Prejudice? No, nothing that really is appealing to me. It's really enough to get Golden Urn, I think. I can get Ryoshin with skill 3, I'll roll with that, why not? Yeah. I'll take Lowest Star, why not? One more refresh, see if there's anything funny, not particularly. Alright, we're good here. How's this floor looking? Pretty solid, yeah. Once again, the boss of this floor is always Ida, another fairly simple one. It does mean we're getting another normal encounter boss instead of a focus encounter, which means it'll be a little harder to see that we're actually winning all of our clashes, because they're all going to go at the same time for the most part. But it also means that Carmilla will apply, so we'll be doing well. I do find it surprising that PM really hasn't, like, tweaked many, if all, ego gifts between mirror dungeons. Some ego gifts have been nerfed, some have been buffed, stuff like that, right? Like how they buffed, some of them, like, straight up changed, too, just in weird ways. Like how the tattoo was changed to be half as, or like, just kind of half as much, but next turn instead of same turn. Or it just, like, capped half as much, right? I don't think tattoo used to be capped at all, did it? I think that was the thing. The late bloomer's tattoo. I don't know. They changed it so it's next turn, but now it has got a cap of 5, so it's a little bit more usable. in general, but not as powerful when, you know, you have the best possible synergies with it, but that's fine. Voodoo Doll also got changed a little bit, didn't it? I feel like it was a very minor thing, but it got some sort of buff at some point, I remember that. A lot of random buffs here and there, right? But it's fairly minor stuff for the most part. Obviously stuff like, you know, Tremor Fusion, Charge Fusion. They got their buffs and they kind of needed them, but I don't know, I'm surprised we haven't seen very many nerfs. Because, like, obviously, Carmilla's super busted and it's only a tier 2. You can get it super easily. It really feels like they should do something about it. Do we have any pride on this team at all? We don't, do we? Yeah, so we actually can't physically, even if we upgrade Nebulizer ++, physically won't be able to trigger it even then. That's good to keep in mind. Nebulizer was not the best choice for us, because we cannot use its secondary effect. We still get the 4 poise count at the start of every fight, which is still pretty nice. If we can just pair it with, like, I don't know what would be good. Like, Pendant would be nice, because then that would be really good for Butler-ish, especially since she's got Gloom and Poise, meaning that she's always going to be one-targeted. And she's the one who kind of wants it. Just anything in general that would give us more would be nice. Like Clover, yeah. Don't really think we're going to get too much Poise synergy just in general here, though, so... It's fine if we don't. Nice, we're getting these kills. Is that all of them? Looks like it. Nice. On to Ida. Left row gamblers. Boss. That sort of thing, right? Okay. What's the plan here gonna be? Go for good clashes. That's the plan. It's a pretty good plan, I think. Hope that we don't lose the clash and have to restart. It's only restart the fight, not the entire run. I mean, like, fail a clash, but it's still annoying, so I want to try avoiding as much as possible, right? I'm very curious to see how Time Ripper is gonna go. We might not get Time Ripper, though, that's right, yeah, because we're not gonna get to choose our own final floor. It's gonna be random what we get. What was floor 4 going to be? It's gonna be leftmost. I'm pretty sure that Killing Time can show up in any of the slots, so like that doesn't actually make a difference, but... I don't know. We'll have to see, I guess, right? We'll keep on killing these guys, keep on going swimmingly. I'm gonna try and avoid the Gluttony Resonance, though, just simply because I don't want to take the Talisman damage in case it does count at the end. Or anything else that is, like, random self-damage. Don't think there's anything else that is random self-damage we have to worry about. Like, none of these IDs have self-damage, obviously. So yeah, I think we're gonna be fine on that front. Just don't, like, Corroded Art of Blossom Star or something, right? I think random egos that do self-damage are our only actual source of self-damage here. Okay, floor cleared though, so that's nice. We can get... probably just... what are we feeling here? This one is not great for us, because it's only, you know, we've got 2 people sinking. This one, Pierce and Glenny. Do we even have a lot of Pierce? We've got some. Yeah, decent bit. Not the worst. We also have to do a very good Glenny, that's true. We'll take it. 20% more max HP for enemies, not the biggest downside. Gamble. No dice, but... yeah. What are we taking for floor 3? 4th option to be Pierce floor. Okay, cool. That'll work. We do get a rest stop here, so we could... Is there anything I actually want to upgrade? Like I was saying before, Nebulizer not even worth it at this point. Lotus Star, no. And not really. I think I'm just going to save my costs for now. Doesn't seem to be anything really worth my time. Ooh, this is actually kind of tempting. I should go with Poise Gift for Butler Ishmael, because I never used Butler Ishmael, and it would be nice for her to get some synergy. But, like, we've got a fair bit of Pierce. It's not the biggest deal. We don't have, like, gun people in this team, but we still do gain Pierce power, or Pierce Clash power from that, even without the gun stuff. Which is nice. Clash power is important. And, like, we've got, you know, some random Pierce stuff on a lot of people. Yeah, you four all have, you know, 1 or 2 pierce skills, so that's cool. Mostly just 1. Yeah, a lot of pierce skill 1s, huh? Jeez. And you guys pierce skill 2s and skill 3s.
준비 완료했습니다.
Pretty wacky. Well, Pierce weak floor should be fine. Nico, cool. Right, this is the floor where you get like Nico like 3 times. I think it was like the other week or something. I just got Nico to Nico to Nico. Had like what 3, 4 Nicos in a single run, was it? Something like that. It happens. I don't remember which video that was though. But it can happen. And I've seen it with my own eyes. We might just get 3 Nicos here, depending on how things go. That's fine. I actually didn't see who the boss was. Were any of the bosses on this floor too bad? The weird normal mode floors that like are based on weaknesses, I'm really not too familiar with still. Because obviously the ones that are based on what they actually use are the ones that actually show up later on into runs and actually show up in like hard mode, right? But this is the to be pierced floor, so it's about enemies that are weak to pierce. Which is strange, to say the least. I think we get, like, Fairy Gentleman, we could get, like... What else can we get on this floor? I don't remember. Trash Grab King, I think. Most likely. And then something else, was it? I don't remember. There's something else to pierce. I can take a look at the actual boss on the map and should be able to figure out what it is based on that. I know there's other bosses that are weak to pierce, but I don't think they're here. Yeah, like that's Trash Crab Gang. Without a doubt. We'll just take the normal fight. Now, I haven't been paying the best attention, but I'm fairly certain we still haven't lost a clash or taken a one-sided. Crabs may be an issue for that, though. Yeah. We'll have to see. We don't really have a good crab killer. Because we don't have Sunshower, we don't have Blind Obsession. Sunshower especially is really nice for crabs because they're weak to Pierce and Sloth, but we don't have that now. Is anything here really good for just killing a bunch of crabs? Like Pierce stuff that's like mass attack. We could use Art of Blossom Star, that'll only hit 2 of them though. It's not fast for that. Yeah, I don't know. And the issue with crabs is they do have more attacks than you do at the start. In the King Trash Crab fight. So we'll have to see if we can mitigate that, potentially. By mass attacking to stagger the minions, something like that, right? Art of Blossom Star is probably going to be a safe bet, although uncorroded. Of course. Corroded one is blunt instead, so that would kind of ruin its like 1 benefit. Although corroded is 5 target instead of just 3 target, but them's the breaks, right? Kill these guys. Nice. Good stuff. Thank you, Sam Joe, for your... Thank you, Sam Joe, for your various yapping, as they say, as the kids say. You're a bit of a yapster, as the kids say. Yep, there's another Nico. We love it. Oh, that's actually a neutral. We'll just suddenly one day with that. Yeah, we had a lot of lust, we had a lot of gloom. That should be fairly fine. We'll lose some sanity, but it's worth it to not risk a random clash against this guy. If we can go without needing to reset a single fight, that would be super cool. So I'm gonna hope we get that, but I'm not really gonna expect it to the most of my ability. Simply because things can go wrong pretty easily, and we're really gonna have to see what our floor 4 is gonna be. Because it definitely could be rough. See that, right? We will see. Cool, another turn, another case of not losing any clashes. And we should be able to do a lot here, I think. You're neutraling, we can do that though. Yeah, Gluttony Resonance, it's only 3, so it's not enough to trigger Talismans, but it's enough to give us some power to make our clashes into dominatings and stuff. So that works. Nice. 16 HP, because the maintenance finishes the job, nice. And I think we killed all our minions already? No, there's still one left. Alright, that's fine.
삶은 고통스러운
Chef Gregor, get the kill. You still miss a little bit of sanity, but that's fine.
좋아, 알맞게 먼지 덩어리를 털어냈네. 그러니까 이젠 광을 내볼 차례겠지.
Now event into boss, yep. Pierce synergy, very fitting for this floor. You should be able to do this, nice.
봤나?
Gathering skulls, for when we get our kills and stuff, getting a little bit of synergy.
보호 요청 수신.
Alright, we're gonna have to see how this fight goes.
동랑님 지시로
Okay, we're actually
응급처리를
fine.
쓰긴 했지만
They're only going for
여건상 드시긴
5
하겠어요.
attacks, so we can actually redirect everything. Never mind my worries then. It's not always like that, is the main reason why I was concerned. You might not be able to redirect anything anyways. No, you can redirect that, cool. So yeah, we're just gonna clash then, I guess. That's actually dominating, okay. We'll try it then, this looks good. Should be set. We're clashing everything, doing some damage, that sort of stuff. Progressive maintenance means we can do some decent damage to the shell, stagger it, nice. The more crowd staggered, the better, because unlike something like Papa Bongi fight, we just need to kill the main boss here, right? The minions we can mostly ignore. So now our goal is probably do enough damage to the head to break it, so that we'll be fine on that front. Or we could just go all in on the shell, honestly, since it's already staggered, right? Not the worst plan.
딱 때리면 쉽게 처리할 수 있겠습니다.
Yeah, I do like the idea. You guys go for that, and then we're just gonna hit the shell a bunch and see how that goes. Could be good. We also got the NO off there. This could stagger. We might stagger one of the minions if not, right? Yeah, I don't think we stagger the head here, but we'll get the NO off on probably one of the minions.
제 지시를 정확하게
Wouldn't be surprised if this staggers, right? Yeah, NO kills that guy, cool.
가진 놈들을 털.
That works, and you also got the today's expression from that, which means your future skill ones, or next turn skill ones, also gain damage boost. Unfortunately, your other skills are Pierce, instead of Blunt, so your skill one's the only one that gets the Blunt power up, but that's fine.
말하자면 통닭에서 닭다리 하나가 뜯어내진 꼴이랄까요?
We'll live, yeah, you're over 6 attacks now is the issue with the head, isn't it? That's fine. Neutrals, yeah. Kinda wanna just not bother. Funny as that sounds. I should probably just clash it though, yeah. Can you clash anything here? Oh, you can't. Oh. That's a little scary then. That means we probably should just one-side you a bunch here. Because we physically can't redirect everything. Alright. We're just gonna stagger you before this attack goes through. Or we need to kill you with the shell before those attacks go through. Yeah, it's not great. There's a better way to do this, I think. Let's be a little smart here. If we are to Blossom Star, we should be able to stagger both of these guys. Oh, it hits people in the back. Ooh. Art of Blossom Star does not work for this purpose. Alright, what's another mass attack that could work here? You're only a 2 target. Yeah, not worth it, unfortunately. Fluid Sac isn't a bad move, I guess. Yeah, sure, we'll Fluid Sac here. We'll do that, because that should kill both of those. Go for this, go for this. Bygone days with you. And then... I mean, that should be good. We shouldn't need to clash either of these, right? They should both get staggered by the Fluid Sac. I guess I'll have you attack one of them just to be safe. But this should work. Should have no chance of being hit at all here. And we played it safe, you know, didn't feel a need to risk it. We are going for perfect after all.
개체의 약점을 정확히 꿰뚫었습니다. 준비를 철저히 했나 보군요.
So it works out. Yeah, I think we definitely could have just staggered the head, though. Good to know, good to know.
그분의 초상이
This is a portrait of theirs, sinking.
가까이서
방금의
자세히
일격은
보겠노라.
매우 좋았습니다. 제가 만약 도시에서 야구 선수가 되어 홈런을 날렸더라면 이런 기분이지 않았을까 싶군요.
Yeah, tails in the fluid sac, that's fine. We get the SP heal and the HP heal and all that sort of thing. So, like, it's not a big deal whatsoever.
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 두드려 패.
And then Fanatical Judgment gets the kill. Nope, you're at 1 HP. Literally 1 HP. Alright. That doesn't need. Okay. Be like that. Fine. Faust got the kill. Cool.
적대 세력을 배제했습니다.
We never get the spike damage, should we? I think we took spike damage, huh? I kind of forgot he does that. It's not like proper spikes, but like 2 spike damage whenever you hit him when he's shielding, right? Should have looked at that before I selected it, huh? That's fine. More resources with Travel Within a Flask. We get Crawling Abyss here, don't we? That's a little unfortunate because that means one-sided attacks are going to be very likely. Yeah, that's okay. That's Clam. All right, that could be fine. We're gonna take poison damage. We're gonna see if that counts towards our final damage taken. Otherwise, it should be fine. Oracle, we don't need more resource stuff. We don't have any pride, but we don't really need pride. I'll take battery. Why not? Get you another skill 3? No, thank you. Don't really want it that bad. Ishmael can get another skill 3. I'll take it. Cool. Seems like a decent idea. One more refresh. Take... No, painkiller shouldn't matter. I'm just gonna move on, I think, yeah. We can do something like... just kind of stick to bottom path. There's gonna be some mermaids and stuff, all that, you know, jazz.
제 형태를 갖추지 못하리라.
Which'll be fine. We just need to be really careful about some various attacks here and there. Mainly Pequod Town, of course. Because whenever they go for, like, Protect the Town or a Javelin, like, we need to ego those, because otherwise I don't think we will win the clashes most of the time against those two, because they are stupidly strong. Protect the Town is, like, the 4-point negative one that'll say you're winning clashes when you really aren't, because it's a negative. And Javelin is like the 17 plus 8 or whatever stupid roll it is. SP loss, that's fine. Just means we gotta do a little bit of gambling, which isn't good. That's fine. Gambling's a part of life. Negative point stuff in general is a little scary for this team because we might lose clashes that we thought we would win. We're fine though, yeah. Little scary there, the ties and stuff, but we pull through. Yeah, definitely one of the worst floors we could have gotten for this run, but I think that's the best of the final boss, because the other two do have one-side attacks that we can do nothing about. Okay, we'll grab the 4th front of the Smoke Wars. Funny thing. You need to get 3 heads. Easy enough. We gamble, and we successfully gamble. Real gamblers never lose, right? That's what they say in gambling school. I believe so.
준비 완료했습니다.
I know a thing or two about gambling. Okay, you guys are also fairly annoying, so I'm gonna just fluid sack you guys, I think. They just kind of tend to roll high with a lot of their attacks. Yeah. You can't clash any of them, can you? Oh, you can clash this one. Actually, that works. Okay, cool. This should work out. It's only a favored. I don't think it was a dominated. I don't know, I'm gonna roll with that. Fluid Sack's gonna do a lot. They're weak to Blunt, they're weak to Gloom. We got heads. We're doing fairly well. Yeah, and I think we staggered all of them, so I think we're fine. 1 HP on you, alright. They're all just barely surviving. That's fine. I think Dawn might get a kill. I guess they do resist Wrath though, but this one's at 22 HP because that's the one that Ish hit as well. So that works.
우세한 상황이야.
Smoking wires gave you guys, you know,
킷을 꺼내 먹으면서 싸우라는 얘기는
a
아니었는데.
thing. Just get a kill. Yeah. Didn't really need to think that through nearly as much as I did, although I didn't think through it much at all, so. Not like an insane waste of brain cells or something like that, right? Even though I can rapidly feel my brain cells, you know, evaporating, but like that's normal, I think, right? Cool. We get first aid kit, once again, shouldn't matter. Things can go wrong though. Yeah, this is just gonna be some mermaids. I think both of these, yeah, both of these are just pallid mermaids, I think. I'm fairly certain. I think this is Pallid Mermaids, the one after is Pallid Mermaids. Because I know Pierce, Pride, Wrath is Porous Hand. And I believe just Pierce and Envy is Thousand Strand. Otherwise, if you see it's Infinity stuff, it's going to be Pallid Mermaids most likely. Hopefully we can just kill all you guys here, so we don't have to worry about your scarier clashes. It is definitely a very hopeful thing to hope for, though, right? We can get you guys all pretty low, at least.
알맞게 먼지 덩어리를 털어냈네. 그러니까 이젠 광을 내볼 차례겠지.
Yeah, that's a start. We could always just go for like a fluid sack or something if Faust's speed is decent next turn. Get some kills, that sort of thing.
우세한 상황이야.
Yeah, your speed isn't Vec decent, so I'll roll with it. Why not?
킷을 꺼내 먹으면서 싸우라는 얘기는 아니었는데.
Might as well, right? Do that. Cool. And this should kill most of them. So that's really safe. Heal a little bit of SP as well for everyone. Not that we're very short in SP, but like we've got a minor bit of SP missing on a lot of our people. Cool. One more fight. And then it'll be clam time. Yeah, just Envy. Just Envy or just Envy and Pride. Both, I think they're just harder Pallid Mermaid fights. Or not harder, but like more mermaidy ones and less people. Kind of makes them easier in some regards. And by that I mean most regards, I'd say. But roll with that. Go for strongest attacks in everyone, and that's the basic idea of what we're going for here, right?
좋아. 알맞게 먼지 덩어리를 털어냈네. 그러니까 이젠 광을 내볼 차례겠지.
And once again, they're all getting low. And we kill one of them with a person who's doubling up, yeah.
결국은 이렇게 떨어져.
Oh, Dawn also got a kill, so that's nice. I think she might have been doubling up too. Okay, this looks like an actual guaranteed clash. This one, not so much. We'll suddenly one day that, because then we can do this as well. And then we've got the NO, which shouldn't matter, but we've got it. It's something. Gregor's armor changed, standard stuff. Slap that guy into oblivion. And Russian Wind-Up Spanner doesn't quite do the job, but Ish sweeps the floor with that guy. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's a funny pun. I'm quite witty, I know, I know. Huh. That's interesting. I mean, like, don't mind if I do. Right? If it's gonna be given to me, like, who would say no? Anyways, final boss time, Ambling Pearl, I believe. Yeah. You got 5 attacks made, so we're gonna need to win all these clashes. Some of these might be a little bit less winning than others, so we just gotta make sure we pull through. That actually works, huh? Yeah. Do we want to try something funny? Maybe? Spark discharge, client protection, stand duty battery, thrill. Actually, why stop there? Hmm. Okay, yeah, this is a little stupid. But we can get some solid rupture stuff going, I do believe. Very potentially. Because we can AEDD to get the rupture count to be saved for a little bit by spamming gloom stuff. Because we're not doing all gloom stuff, because Dawn unfortunately didn't get fluid sac. It's not perfect. But it's something. It means we're spamming ego, yes, but it's funny. So just trust. Is she gonna chart her own path? Yeah, the usual. As you do. Yeah, potency builds up, account doesn't build up. And Dawn is gonna ruin it, so yeah. That's fine. Maybe we should have had Dawn the person to go for the one-sided and just go for the other part. Might have been a smart move. Either way, Shell's about to break. Thrill might have done the job, not quite. Okay, well I'm not too concerned here. I'm fine if you hit, the green slimes and stuff, right? Because they're not, our allies. So I think we're just gonna do something I like to call this. We stagger the spell. We don't do more damage yet, but I think we might be able to break it this turn, in which case we will start dealing more damage, which would be nice. The RSP is a little low on quite a few people because of the ego spamming, but Fluid Sac should help to recuperate our SP. 85 damage, so it didn't do very much actual damage, but that's fine. Wasn't expecting it to. Yeah, the shell's been broken. Excellent. You're attacking a little bit, that's fine. Because we do not care. We'll do this. We will... Who's got nothing good? You don't really have anything good this turn. You could Sangre de Sancho that. And that should work. Assuming you don't throw horribly. What are the odds of that, though? Yeah, doing a little bit of damage. Cool. Dawn did not throw. Excellent. Got tails there, of course. Sangre de Sancho loves getting tails when it actually, lands the attack. It's one of those constants. It's never been... It's always been the case, and it'll probably always will be the case. And that's fine. It's funny. Dawn's just being too silly for her own good. Which is not a shocking result at all. Yeah, Fluid Sac, so we do get to kill the minions here. Also does mean you get to trigger today's expression, so that's funny. Yeah, we're taking a bunch of damage from the poison, but we don't know if it counts, right? Who will take its meaning away? Ishmael, you do it. Good work. Ishmael loses SP and HP. Once again, no clue if that'll, work against us. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. We'll see. But we should just kill you this turn. You've got 400 HP. We've got some strong attacks going through. Really like that in the scene, but enough to count, I think. Looks like we're actually making use of the slash fragility inflicted by Butler Ishmael. So that's cool. And the kill for you, cool. There we go. The perfect has been gone for, I'd say.
손이 열쇠보다 강하다.
And let's take a look.
분명하게 깨우치게 했어.
Darn, yeah.
무슨 말을 더 붙이려 했었던지.
That's sad. The poison counted. I'm fairly certain the damage you took from doing the check counted. I think the talisman also counted. You took damage from something else. I don't remember what else you took damage from. Yeah. That's unfortunate. You kind of gotta be a little bit lucky, or at least choose your floors. I didn't get to choose my floors because it was random, so that part isn't exactly my fault. But yeah, it's definitely doable, but a little bit luck-based to try and get it in the randomizer, just so we physically don't take any damage on anyone. But it is very doable, I'm sure.
아, 당신이셨군요.
Just gotta be smarter.
밤에는
Give me my 9 boxes. Excellent. Make sure we're gonna be ready for that new Dawn ID. And do our daily polls. See if we can get more shards and stuff, right? See if we get lucky, pull any 2 stars or 3 stars kind of out of nowhere. Because it's possible. Very possible. Decently likely too, right? Or is it just gonna be a 9 shard kind of day though? It might just be a 9 shard kind of day. How's the game looking? 9 shard kind of day? Yeah, 9 shard kind of day. Alright, that's fine. There are some Dawn shards though, which is nice since I've got, you know, barely any of them. And I need more of them. But, yeah. Go for the perfect. We love the, yeah. I don't know what I'm saying. It's late at night for me right now since I'm recording this the night before. Anyways, that'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!